What's going on, everybody? How's it going? My name is Rahelian, and today we have another entry in the Mythic Plus series. Essentially, this is the first login for the week for me. We don't know exactly what dungeon, what key it is we're gonna get, but this is the last week for the season, guys. Um, on the 23rd, Tuesday, we're gonna be getting a brand new season. It's gonna be the 8 Dragonflight dungeons. This is gonna be our faded season. So all the raids are gonna be there's gonna be all of the Dragonflight raids on rotations. Obviously updated um, with current gear, with its own tier, like its own tier of eye level, etc. So as you guys can see, we're at 1866. So far, the 2 dungeons that I can think of we have to hit the most were on Fortified Week. So we have to take advantage of our last week on Mythic Plus and we're gonna prioritize doing the Everbloom and a Taldazar. Now doing a Taldazar should boost our rating up at the very least by 100, and then doing an upgraded other than 2, because Fortified Week, like a plus 15 or something like that for the Everbloom, should kick in that extra bit that we need to get to 2000 and get our mount for the season. Let's go ahead and see what piece of loot we got. Come on, hopefully something good. Hopefully something good. Yes! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, dude. Finally. And on the last fucking week of the season, I finally upgrade my veteran gear to something a little bit more substantial, you know? Something a little bit more higher end. But it had to be on the last fucking week of the season. Of course, it's just my luck. So sadly, guys, the dungeon key that I got this week was for Blackrook Hold. As you guys can see, we have it done on 13. We can save that one as an emergency. But what I want to prioritize finding is the Everbloom and the Taldazar. Let's go ahead and see if we can find something. Plus 14 at Taldazar. I'll take it, literally. I hadn't even started looking. This is just the first 2 options that popped up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. So we can see 465, he's literally the same as me, and he's a demon hunter. Yeah, nice. Oh, and I will say this, guys. Before the weekly reset, I wasn't at home to be able to record the last tyrannical dungeon that I needed. But I managed to record it on my girlfriend's PC. Thankfully, I got that run done. You guys haven't seen the video yet, it hasn't been uploaded, but the run was actually, I think it was, no, it wasn't Galakron's fault, it was Darkheart Thicket. There we go. It was Darkheart Thicket on Tyrannical. That's the dungeon that I made sure I did before the reset kicked in, because we're not gonna get another chance to be doing any dungeons on the Tyrannical affix. We need to pull in both scores as much as possible. I would have liked to do an Taldazar run last week. Maybe buff up my Tyrannical run. Maybe like a plus 15 or something like that. Maybe it has a better chance of just straight out like being fine with the rating. Like matching us up to 2000. But truthfully, it was already late into the night. There weren't many groups looking for it. And it was already Monday night. It was the night before reset, essentially. So unfortunately I didn't have time to do that, but I am here today. I think today is Friday. Today's Friday. Yes, today's Friday. So we're about 3 or 4 days before the reset, before the end of the season, sorry. Wow. Invite the healer too. Or not. Oh, because they were a joint group. Alright, but we got our group. That's what matters, guys. And as you guys know, it does not matter if we time the dungeon or not. It does help with our ratings. It is Taldazar, so that is King's Rest right here. So it does not matter if we time the key or not. I am obviously going to try my hardest. This dungeon honestly wasn't too bad the last time I did it on plus 11. I mean, even with the affixes included, I don't think it's going to be that different. Just higher damage, higher health, you know, the usual. I think everybody got a summon. Let's go ahead and get on in here.
Bah, spiders.
Look at that dude's Plunderstorm fit.
Miasma has them all over the place. Squish a few, will ya?
I actually got to tier 40.
Aye, this is the place.
I actually got to renown 40 for the Plunderstorm, especially after they activated the boost. That is double the reputation. I'm not sure if you guys know that. So the Plunderstorm is a limited time event. You guys only have until... Oh, I'm out of runes. Just realized myself that I am out of runes, guys. But thankfully I still have some from my last dungeon. 51 minutes. That should be more than enough time to clear this. Alright, let's get it. We're starting. Wow, we're already here at the first boss for Zan. Literally just jumped straight down. Alright, he's not pursuing me, which is what matters. Let's focus on that raptor, get it out of here. Visage, I'm gonna pop a Yui and throw myself to that corner back there. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Waiting for that Visage to hit. There we go. Yeah, the tank is very low, I'm pretty sure. 451? That's not too bad, actually. We have great healing. I think it was a 471 healer or something like that. 476, yeah. Don't worry, we got him down. Beautiful. And that's one boss down out of the 4 so far. This is looking to be a good run so far. Alright, let's get it. It's the first time I've ever seen a Tauren monk, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm all for the combos though, like the Tauren rogue and stuff like that. I'm all for not all the classes, because if I say all the classes, then that includes like Demon Hunter and what's it called? Demon Hunter and Death Knight. I mean, Death Knight is for every class, but even for the allied races, they had to write the intro to be different because of the timing that the allied races came in. But I fully believe that every class, granted it's like, you know, let's say not a special class, like I'm gonna use Druid for example. Druid, you have on the Horde side you have Tauren. Well, you actually have lots of options for Druid. On the Horde side you have Trolls. You have Trolls, Tauren. Kind of remember there's another class that can... Horde, besides the ally races, of course. We're trying to think of just 4 races for now. Yeah, I fully think that's it, honestly. And then allied races, you have Zandalari Trolls. Man, I feel like I'm forgetting one. I don't know which allied race it is that I'm unless everyone always just has 3. Like for example, for Alliance, it's Worgen, Night Elf, and then Quaterians. Those are the 3 that those are the 3 classes that I could, and I feel like it matches up. So like I said, Druid, right? Druid is very special, very specific, you know. But like just general classes, like let's say Hunters. Let's say Hunters, you know, like they can, any class can use a ranged weapon, you know. Let every race be a hunter. Let every race be a warrior. Rogue, you know, if it's, as long as it's not like a special class, like, and as long as it matches with the lore, because literally anybody can pick up a bow, anybody can pick up a sword. Like Druid, oh okay, only Night Elves know that. Or Worgen because they're connected to the Night Elves. Same with Quaterians because they have the Just. Now, originally when they actually released the Quaterians, I actually I made a Quaterian Druid because I like the forms a lot. I just don't like the casting animations, bro. I don't like the big clunky humans. I'm not a big fan of like clunky characters myself. Which is why you won't see me playing with like a Tauren or a Tyrion, for example. They're too big of a character for me, like size-wise. I'm sure you guys can understand what I mean by that. Like, there's some characters just feel iffy. Like some races just feel iffy. So I think deleted her or race changed her. I can't remember exactly what I did. I think I race changed him back to a Night Elf. Pull me. Luckily it's not bursting anymore. I don't have to deal with bursting for a long time, honestly. So I'm probably gonna make a video, or not a video, I'm probably gonna make the statement, probably when I'm recording my last Mythic Plus dungeon for it, but my plan for now is to take a break from Mythic Plus. I wanna be focused more on clearing world content, my Fear Laugh attempts, that kind of thing. I don't know if they disappear, but they're pretty easy to take care of. Like I was saying, I'm probably gonna take a little break from Mythic Plus, start recording some other kinds of WoW content to show you guys. Not sure what it is. I haven't decided yet. Maybe it'll be
You die with me.
yeah, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this, that I'm not charging as much anymore. So for some reason my button, the button that it's keyed to, not like recognizing when I press it sometimes. So that's why you notice me when I'm like, it's like the perfect moment to charge and it's not registering. That's literally why, 100%. I have to just go ahead and just start pressing 1 on the keyboard just to use my charge, because it's an iconic spell, dude. It's vital to, I'm not gonna use the word vital because I can meet a person up and not have to charge at them. But they get rooted, it actually deals damage and it roots them. So if you do it on a non-boss enemy, they stay in place for a second while you charge them. You know, in hindsight though, that was probably just for the mechanics. So like for example, if you charge on a target and then they blink away, you're gonna charge them all the way to the blink. I think the root stops that for that second. I think it's so that they get hit, then they can blink, and then the fight continues, etc.
I can rebuke you, but when you die, there will be no coming back.
I'm a little dinosaur. Oh no! Oh no! Come on, dude. Damn, they actually polymorphed the tank for a second and nobody, like, died. Yeah, like right there. Right there I could have triggered my charge, but for some reason it didn't fucking register. You might see some Mythic Plus videos here and there while I start my grind during Season 4. But I'm going to try to not let it go until the last minute. I don't really like doing this too much. Every season I've had this happen to, where like the season comes to a close and I'm still not at mastery yet, and I have to grind towards it either the night before or something. I mean, that's how close I've gotten. I've gotten to like the night before the new season. I think focus on the Dino Magic, to be honest. So as you guys know, you should expect this at least once every WoW video that I make. My guild right now is currently recruiting. My guild is titled the Blackstone Order. We're actually posted here on the guild finder for any alliance members that want to join. If you are a horde, if you have a horde tune that you would like to join, the process is you have to ask one of the guild members to invite you physically. So if anybody is interested in joining us of the opposite faction, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below, figuring out ways to be able to add you without blasting your name on online, that kind of thing. I don't know if a comment or I'm not sure if you can send private messages on YouTube. I don't think you can. You know, I was actually thinking of setting up a Twitter one of these days. So maybe there might be the best place to actually do it. And I also was thinking about streaming on Twitch. Not on Twitch, but on YouTube, sorry. I'm just having trouble finding out, figuring out what exactly it is I want to live stream for you guys. Because I can essentially, I mean, an hour stream shouldn't be too bad. Maybe I could do like a dungeon, like a double dungeon something. You know, like I don't know what word it is I'm looking for. Like a double dungeon feature or something like that. Like where I live stream and I'll do 2 dungeons back to back, or a raid, like a full raid game, for example. Activate. Bro, I have to like really press the button. It's like not even.
I need to target something first.
This button isn't used for anything though, thankfully. I might switch it to another key. Another mouse key. Perfect, we are getting this. We got this. This dungeon has been very clean so far. What I might make a video on, guys, is kind of like a recap of everything that happened this season. Kind of like comparing it to previous seasons, either during Shadowlands or season 2 of Dragonflight, like how I experienced it at least. Of course, the same can be said about different things can be said about everybody's experiences with it. But that might be interesting to me. I might be up to doing that. You know, and then of course to anybody that's watching, if you guys have any recommendations, any like that kind of thing for what you guys would like to see on the channel, you know, like requests essentially, by all means, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm very curious to see what it is you guys have in mind for what you would like to see.
My thanks for killing the priestess. You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
Alright. So that's it. We're already on our way to the
Impressive.
last boss with 12
You
minutes
made
left
it
on a plus
farther
14.
than I thought.
I'm very
But
curious to
I
see
will
how much is
still
going to shoot my
be
rating up.
greeting
This is the
your
last dungeon that I have to do. The last dungeon that I have with just one affix, one run. So I'm excited to see what this is going to bump my rating up to. Come on, let's get her.
Zaza will awaken soon, but you will not live to see it. I will tear your soul apart.
I need to get closer.
Why me though? Why me?
Too far away.
Come on.
I will tear your soul apart.
Get closer.
Perfect. Very fucking seamless. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you, the tank, a DPS, the tank, and the healer are all grouped together.
Your blood is mine.
Thank you.
Be shattered.
Well, these spiders are so annoying.
Too far away.
Alright, alright.
I will tear your soul apart.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how we get it done. Look at that, guys. My rating just jumped up to 1966. We are only 40 ratings away from getting this. Let's see what piece we got. Piece of gear? Nope, no piece of gear, but we did get a dragon shard of knowledge. And that is how we get it fucking done, guys. That is how we get it done. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually amazing to me. You know what? It probably, I will say, it's probably the, how do I say this? These dungeon runs that have, because I know I said this before. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say this, but the min that you need for each dungeon is at the very least 250, right? We even have Waker's Manor all the way up at 281 because those dungeons were done at plus 16 difficulty. But that 30 really helps me fill in the gaps to get all of these up to 250. Boom, this one to 250. Boom, this one to 250. Maybe even this one with all the extra, with the extra 16 or whatever. But 223 is a good rating. It's not bad at all. So the only one left to do, our last Mythic Plus dungeon for the season, guys, which I'm probably gonna actually even record right now after this. would be the Everbloom on plus 13 or 14 or something like that. We don't need to do it too difficult. I want to probably keep it at 14 just to not risk anything. Or maybe even 15. I say 14 probably. If I'll see what I can find, to be honest. That's the important part. Whatever I can find is whatever I'll take. But preferably around that range, 13, 14, 15. Preferably 14, 15. That's it. That should give me that last 40 that I need. I know there's an achievement to go to 2,500, stuff like that, but that's not what we're doing here, guys. Personally, I don't know what rewards they offer for getting all the way up there. But my priority is just Keystone Mastery at 2,000, get them out, and that's it. You get the reward that is available before they took it away, and you're not able to earn it anymore. That to me is what drives me. Of course, the gearing drives me as well, you know, because this is one way to gear up and make your character stronger besides raiding. But or being capped at what the world content offers. I think it's Explorer gear and Veteran. No, Veteran I think is LFR, but I think Explorer gear or Adventure gear, Expert gear, one of those two. I honestly can't remember the exact names right now. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys consider supporting the channel by either subscribing or interacting with any one of my videos. You know, either like or commenting. You can start a conversation with me in the comments, anything like that. And to those that have subscribed so far, I just want to say thank you. It really means a lot to me that there are people out there that that like what I'm doing and want to see more come from me. And I'm more than happy to deliver. You know, getting new ways to make videos, that kind of thing. You know, like I'm very excited to show you guys whatever it is I brainstorm up. You know, for the future of the channel. So like I said, with that, guys, video stopping here. This is Rahelian signing off. I'll see you next time when we clear that Everbloom Mythic Plus dungeon. Until then, you guys take care.